Hello everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome back to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses with myself and Jet. Loading back up the Tempest of Swords and Shields. Right, we just finished Deirdre last time, right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we unfortunately had to kill Claude. We didn't get the opportunity to say that he could live, because I didn't know that's how the game worked if you killed him with Jeritza. I thought you got the opportunity no matter what. Chalk it up to another one of the things 3 Houses does that I think they could have done better.
We'll just say, since you already said, like, even if you spare him, you don't know he doesn't show back up. We're just gonna say he was spared. Who could say it otherwise?
Who knows where he is? He's out there somewhere. Jeritza, the Death Knight, well known for being merciful. Just let him slide on out. All that matters is that Hilda is alive, so my headcanon is that after the war ends, Edelgard makes some kind of a deal with the Goneril family, and etc.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we have a ton of supports. We sure as heck do. And then we have a handful of, paralogs to go through, indeed. I do not remember Petra and Bernadetta's paralog. I didn't realize they had one that theirs was like together. I feel like I vaguely remember Linhart and Leonie, but I don't remember the specifics. I don't remember Hubert, or I really don't remember a lot of these. It's been so long. Marianne's I remember very clearly because I did it in my Golden Deer run with Slyro.
Gotcha.
And I know the gist of Edelgard's because Edelgard's is the exact same as Hilda's. So I think what we should do here today is we should explore, and then we can use a little, we can talk to everyone, get all that done, do the supports, and then the other 2 weekends this week we do paralogs and knock out at least 3 of the 5, I think is what we wanna, how we wanna handle this.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and that will most likely, hopefully we can get through 3 paralogs today. I do not think we will be getting through, we definitely won't be getting to the end of this chapter. But this should be the last, like, big sort of, like, splurge of stuff that happens. We should get through a huge chunk of the supports in this month, as well as most of the paralogs, so we're almost to the point where there's not much left to do other than, you know, go through the main story.
Got it.
Give me more vegetables. And fruit. Cultivate those bad boys. Yes, spread the Pegasus blessings. I wonder what that could mean.
Yeah.
Lord. It's too late now, but it's such a shame.
Shh, it's okay. He's alive somewhere. Totally.
Yeah, totally. Pay no regard for the last bit.
Then the church?
Those cutscenes were a lie perpetrated by the government.
I guess Edelgard won't hesitate to cut Dimitri and Lady Rhea down.
Yeah, you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Hello.
Yeah, Lady Rhea absolutely cut her down.
The kingdom always is cold. We have hatred for the cold. Bridget is not cold. We have no cold spirit.
Well, you know, Petra, I don't want to be one of those kinds of people, but if the cold is giving you so much trouble, have you considered putting on, like, an actual shirt? Maybe a jacket?
Does
Yeah, maybe
goddess of
cover up
Fódlan
the
give
skin.
Protection from the cold? I am wishing I knew how to ask her.
Yeah, she does. It's this invention called a sweater.
Petra's over here like, it must be that the Fódlan god has gifted you all with resisting the cold, and she's wearing a top that, like, doesn't cover 80% of her torso. Oh, Petra. Such is the problem with coming from an island climate.
Yep.
Say now.
What is this?
Unbelievable. The Alliance is just gone. It's hard to believe. The merchants of Deirdre all have nerves of steel. I'm sure they'll be up and running again in no time.
What the heck?
Hey,
Secret shop. Find the secret thingy that Anna is looking for. It seems if you do, she'll open up the secret shop. What are you talking about?
Hey.
What is this?
how about a favor?
Enemy. Oh, the valuable secret stuff again, right? Because that just keeps resetting itself.
Ah, gotcha.
Say now.
Hello, Ash.
Deirdre's fallen. The Alliance nobles have surrendered to the Empire. We made it through with as few losses as possible. Not bad, all things considered. But I doubt it'll be so easy to deal with Fargus.
No, we got this. We got Edelgard.
I think we have maybe 3 streams left, if I had to guess, chat says. I highly doubt we'll finish in 3 streams. I don't think we're not gonna finish this chapter today, I don't think. And then we have 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, we have 4 more chapters after this one. We probably have, like, 6 streams to go.
Your next opponents will be the Kingdom's army and the Knights of Seros. Both fearsome foes. Put the mobility of my troops to good use, and let us protect the Kingdom's western battlefront. When this month has ended, I'll depart. I pray that you have good luck in battle.
It's a shame that this game didn't have more development time and also money, because they probably would have fleshed out, like, Randolph and Ladislava more, which I think would have been neat. I think they're interesting characters with the little bit you do get to see of them.
Hello.
Finally, the Kingdom. After that, we'll battle the Church. I volunteered for monastery guard duty. It was more for my family than anything. But now, from the bottom of my heart, I want to see Her Majesty ruling this land. Even if it costs me my life, I will protect Garreg Mach.
Good man.
Okay.
My father is holding Aryan Road secure. Our next battle will be there, against him. Or in Ferdiad, which the king is protecting.
I'm counting on you.
You just worry about yourself.
Spoken like a real gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
We still have a lot of people to talk to, don't we? Jeritza?
All of the people.
He's up here on the corner.
Hey, the Death Knight.
Yes, neither the Emperor nor the Empire have my allegiance. It is all simply part of the agreement. There is no other reason for me to be here.
Alright, sure.
Foreboding.
If you say so, buddy. Edelgard and Dorothea are up there. What is over here at the sauna that I need to pick up? Probably the secret thing? On a secret thingy. What an aptly named object.
I feel that.
That's what you call your things, your secret thingies?
Not secret thingy, but I'll usually call it a thingy, the doodad, that.
First Lester, and next Fargus? That'll be really tough. Look, Professor, fighting Fargus? Isn't there some way we can come to an understanding?
No.
No.
Harsh, but true. I don't see how we can avoid what's coming. Truthfully, I hate the idea of planning to kill people I used to be so close with.
What are you talking about? It's Dimitri and, like, maybe your dad. I recruited all the other people you were close to.
I guess everybody feels that way, though.
You don't have to kill Felix or Ingrid. Well, you don't have to die to Felix. You don't have to kill Ingrid.
You don't have to die. That's accurate. You don't have to die to feel it.
Level 33 or higher? Are you insane? I think Jeritza might actually be the best unit to do this. I want to see. Can he do it, even though he doesn't use bows? Yeah, I think he can. I love how he's like, all right, I'll do it, but I'm still gonna be on my death horse.
Of course.
They all do 0 damage. I love that all of the archers have exactly enough HP where Jeritza doesn't one-shot them, so we have to go through the animations. Yeah, nice 0 damage, bro. Right when Jeritza starts to do more than 27 damage, the enemy has more than 27 HP. Classic.
Classic, classic.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh my goodness, that guy did damage. That's insane. I didn't know that was possible. An assassin, oh no. Alright, over the course of 5 fights using a weapon that he does not have any experience with, Jeritza took about, I don't know, I think it was like 11 damage.
Yeah, about.
Silver bow plus, very useful to have.
Very good, very good.
Stumbling over my words today. We should talk to Fleisch, why not? I talked to Ladislava and Randolph.
I just wanted to help out my brother Randolph, so I aspired to be a soldier. My brother puts his life on the line to fight, so I'll put everything I have into it too. Eventually, the enemy will attack, and when they do, we'll defend this place to the bitter end.
Good for you. Now, who else have we got poking around to chat with?
Right.
I like to just start the month by getting all the chatting done so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
The worst part about going into battle is knowing you might have a friend fighting for the other side. You were a mercenary, Professor. Were you always prepared for that?
I didn't have friends.
Absolutely.
Guess I need to learn. Won't make a very good mercenary otherwise, will I? Fighting old friends. There's nothing worse. My hands shake just thinking about it. I didn't want Claude to die. Does that make me soft?
Wait, he's not dead. We've been over this. Although it may have looked that way.
It's fine. We'll bring him back with the Rina Tensei.
Yeah. I'm sure we can find a spare Renegon user just lying around. As we know, the Three Houses universe is just littered with Naruto characters.
We can find. They'll just come over. It's fine.
Claude von Regan. What an interesting character. Underneath that compassionate exterior, he was always cold and calculating. Ordinary fools run headlong into combat without even considering the possibility of defeat. But to consider one's chances and to prepare for plans to go awry, that takes real intelligence. I have to say, I am impressed beyond words.
This is part of... Oh, you have a quest. This is part of why I really like the angle that Three Hopes takes. Supply run. Where they have the Empire strike a deal with the Alliance and they work together instead. I think it's a lot better setup. Zeke of the Falls, thank you for subbing to Tier 1 for 47 months, 1 month away from 4 full years. Thanks so much for the support, man.
Our Emperor mercilessly cuts down all those who stand in her way. Even the Master Tactician.
Yeah, well, you know, these things.
We gotta do what we gotta do. All hail Lady Edelgard.
Should probably put a little bit of effort into getting supports up here, but also I just really want to make sure. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do this because I want to see more of their supports. I also need to just make sure that everyone's motivation is up.
I see your food preference.
You
haven't changed at all either. I love Jeritza's voice actor.
It is. He's got a really good voice actor.
He does very good with it. Let's get your guys' motivation up. We still have like 4 chapters, so I'm more focused on making sure motivation is high so that we can get everyone... Make sure that everyone can like max out classes and whatnot. We can worry more about using meals just for the sake of building affinity in the last like 3 chapters when we're trying to wrap up the last of whatever supports we want to see.
Got it.
Yuri and Shamir, and then that should do it.
Ivy.
Nice. Alright, who else do I still need to talk to? Annette is in here somewhere. She's right there.
I think you're right. Yep.
We may be witnessing a key moment in history. Hundreds of years from now, your name and Edelgard's will be written in the history books, Professor.
That's a little embarrassing.
What? How? I think it's just amazing. I wonder who will decide whether we did the right thing or not. Well, it won't be us anyway. Probably the people of a future era.
Well, the winners write the history books, so... We just gotta make sure we win, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
What?
What? What do you need?
Can you help me?
Search for some rare Fódlan goods that will please the merchant from Elmira? Alright.
While the battle with the Alliance is over, we still need to stay vigilant. Both the Church and the Kingdom are not to be taken lightly. I have a feeling we'll draw their attention soon. Weapon prep and training are of the utmost importance, now more than ever.
War isn't kind to you if you're a recluse.
I don't think being a recluse has much to do with war being unkind, but...
By the time you realize what's going on, you're already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get killed with no one ever even finding out.
Sounds like you're learning.
Got me out of my room at least. That's good, right?
Who knew all this time to get Bernadetta socializing, all we had to do was cause some kind of, like, giant large-scale war?
What?
What is this? This wasn't here earlier. Whose support is this? Oh, we did just eat a bunch of meals. That also raises support with Byleth. Oh, hi, Lysithia.
Hey!
Thank you for helping me with my training again today, Professor. I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead.
You should get some rest.
I can't. Not when I'm right on the cusp of using my power to greater potential. Surely you yourself are tired. Just don't worry about me, okay?
Oh, well, she died.
I'm sorry, Professor. It was careless of me to continue, despite how fatigued I clearly was.
Three Houses' animations for things happening to characters remain unrivaled.
I probably should have listened to you. Now I've made a mess of things. I can't help but feel the need to rush in all things constantly. You get that way when you realize you haven't got much time.
What do you mean?
18 years ago, House Ordelia was involved in a civil conflict within the Empire. All we did was respond to a call for aid. We weren't involved politically, but once the rebellion was crushed, my family was held responsible for the aid we gave, and the Empire gained some sway over us as a result. At the time, the noble houses of the Alliance took a passive stance. No one lent aid to my family. As a result, some key officials within the family were killed, and people from the Empire were sent to replace them. Among those people were some mysterious mages. They were unsettling, in a word. Skin pale as death. One after another, they captured and imprisoned the children of our household. They began performing terrible rituals on the children, though it's probably more accurate to call them experiments. With the Empire monitoring our every move, my parents could do nothing but watch in horror as all of this unfolded. One after another, the children died, until the only one left was me. You know, my hair wasn't always this color. During their experiments, they'd been doing things with my blood. One morning, I awoke like this. A shock of white hair. All trace of pigment gone. Upon seeing me, the mages were delighted. They realized that their experiments had finally succeeded. Sure enough, they ran a test and saw that two crests coexisted within me. Losing pigment from my hair wasn't the only loss. The mages informed me that my lifespan was now greatly shortened. 5 more years at most. Perhaps less.
Aww.
How awful.
Shortly thereafter, the mages lost interest in me, and we never saw them in the Ordelia household again. Since all that, our family has been in decline. It's challenging now even to govern our territory. After all my mother and father have suffered, I at least want them to have peace as they grow older. That is all I wish for. But I haven't much time to ensure it comes to pass.
It's too soon to give up.
It's not like what's been done to me can be undone.
Let's try to find a way.
Yeah, let's do it.
Professor, the only way I can conceive of would be to remove my crest somehow. But I don't know if that's even remotely possible. Even if it were, I wouldn't be of much use to you and the others without my crests.
We will find a way.
Absolutely.
You sound resolved. I'll allow your resolve to bolster my own. Thank you, Professor.
That's really interesting. Experimented on by people that look pale as death to have two crests and ends up with white hair, which isn't her natural hair color. Where have I heard that story before?
Oh, wait! Edelgard.
Yeah, I don't know if the game ever tells you what color Lysithia's hair was, but Edelgard was brunette because you see images of childhood Edelgard in the Blue Lions route, I think, because Dimitri talks about her.
Ah.
Say no. Ah.
But
Hello.
we appreciate it.